Hey English One, good morning. Hope you enjoyed your makeup week. I saw quite a few of you, or a couple of you rather, took advantage of resubmitting those projects and your grade went up significantly. So I really appreciate the effort you put into that. This week is a makeup week for really every other department with the exception of the English department. We were kind of the guinea pigs with this makeup week. So we started that. That's last week. That was our purpose last week. So we are moving forward with work this week. However, since you do have a makeup week for your other classes, that affords you a little bit more time. And the exercises I'm asking you to do this week really aren't all that time intensive. So you've already read Letter from Birmingham Jail, and I have that up here on my other tab, right? You've already read this exact document, and you completed those close reading questions for it. So you're already familiar with the text. Now you need to go back and complete a SOAPSTone chart for it. Now going forward in your English career, SOAPSTone is going to be an acronym that you encounter over and over. In fact, I'd be surprised if you haven't encountered it yet. It's really helpful for literary analysis, and then for our purposes here, rhetorical analysis, right? Because it's a nonfiction text. So response. And I apologize for the format of this document. This is a document that I purchased from Teachers Pay Teachers, so the formatting, it just kind of translated over a little bit strange, but that's all right. We'll work with it. So response. This is the part where you get to answer in your own words. Please understand, and I can't stress this enough, that your own words does not mean the internet's words, right? It is so much easier to read the document, which you've already done, or at least you're expected to have already done, and take things out of it and put it in your own words than it is to research it and copy and paste or change a few words or change the order of sentences. Because we will find it, and guys, that's not good for your grade. All right, so please, your own words under where it says response. Evidence from text, that's where you're going to literally take the text, what it says in the text, and copy and paste it. Or if it's too long and you don't want to directly quote it by copying and pasting it, you can paraphrase it. Okay, so let's go down through SOAPSTone. What does it stand for? Well, it stands for speaker, occasion, audience, purpose, subject, and then of course that last part, tone, it says it there for you, is the tone of the text. So for speaker, who is the speaker and is he credible? We know who the speaker is, right? It's Martin Luther King Jr. He's the one who's writing the letter. Is he credible is really the focus here, and that's that ethos. So what ethos is there in the text that makes him credible? What makes him a credible speaker? Well, typically the things we look for when we are looking for credibility is how does he level with his audience, right? How does he say, not maybe, like I'm one of you and I sympathize, or at least I empathize with you. How does he do that in this text? So you want to go ahead and put your own response and then find textual evidence to support it. Occasion, what is the time and place or what situation prompted the writing? This is very specific. So it's not just like a specific place and time. If we were describing setting like we did for Romeo and Juliet, right? Remember we watched that video and then we charted the plot events? For setting, we said Verona, Italy. Okay, it's much more specific than that. It's a specific event that prompted this. All right, so what is the occasion of digital learning? The pandemic, COVID-19. See how specific that is? It's not the year of 2020 / the end of 2019, right? That's too broad. It's specifically COVID-19 that prompted this digital learning period. Okay, A, audience. Who is the audience for the writing and what assumptions exist about the audience? That's the most important part, the assumptions. So we know who the audience is, and if you don't, you need to go back and reread from top to bottom because it's a letter, so it's addressed very specifically to a specific body of people. And what assumptions exist about the audience? When you're answering this question, ask yourself what assumptions about his cause and the leader of the group that has the cause, what their assumptions might be about this specific group of people. Purpose, this is the biggest one. If you have any intention of taking AP language, purpose is the one that we will zero in on time and time again. I have 25 seconds left, so I'm going to start a second part here.